In today's video, we are back once again on Anime Destiny Simulator, where today we are going to be checking out the brand new Update 3, which adds a ton of stuff, such as a new world, new summer event content, and so much more. But just before we jump into this video, just want to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then feel free to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this update. So first things first, let's have a quick look at the update log, just so then we can get an idea of what exactly was added. So starting off at the very top, we have all the brand new codes, update 3, 7k likes and 25k favorites, which we will be using in just a second. Apart from that, there also is wishes, which apparently can be found in Namek and they can spawn in any island. And then I guess once you collect some of the spheres, you can then get some kind of item or boost. Whatever it's going to be, we will eventually find out. In the limited summer event, they now have added summer swords, which I believe use a different currency that I've already grinded up a little bit of. Yes, the summer sword, or technically it's an umbrella, but whatever. Pretty much we can roll summer swords with this currency. So once again, we'll be doing that in just a moment. There's a new island with 2 new ranks, aura swords, which I guess is going to be kind of like, you know, the auras that we can grind out from like the quests and whatnot, except this time is going to be for the swords. Apart from that, there's also a new insane dungeon with new accessories, including a secret one. And then to end things off, we just have, you know, some bug fixes, some value changes and whatnot, and as well new achievements, grimoires and titles. Let's start going through everything one by one, and what better place to start off with than the summer world, which if we head on over to the summer swords NPC over here, it's pretty much like the swords NPC in, you know, the Demon Slayer world. You have swords which you can roll with a certain currency, and then I guess if we just quickly roll one, it will be giving us some kind of boost. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be energy. Let's have a look. And yes, it's going to be energy. And comparing it to the epics of the previous sword NPC guy, yeah, it's actually much better. And keep in mind, it is only the rare, which means if we just keep on auto spinning, we should be able to make a pretty good sword by, you know, combining them together. For example, like this, if we just quickly fuse all of these together, just like that, and then we press confirm, as you can see, it went from a 6 times multiplier all the way up to a 12 times multiplier. And then it's going to keep on doubling over and over for every single star that we unlock on it, which will then pretty much make us really OP. But in order to do that, we need to continue grinding out more of the currency, you know, the summer swords and whatnot. But in order to do that, I still need to get much stronger. So I need to head back on over to, I believe the next step is going to be over here at the Pirate Desert, since we should be having a brand new title for us to unlock, the God of Dignity. Now this one is going to be increasing our damage by 14x and as well energy gain by 21x. However, it is pretty expensive at 1 octillion. I only have 42 septillion, so for the time being, I guess we're just going to have to stick to the Sword of Darkness, which is still almost as good. I mean, it's not really that much of a difference. So yeah, let's just buy it, equip it, and there we go. We are now much stronger. But hold up, we aren't done just yet, since over here there is now a brand new grimoire, which I believe is going to be this one, the Lunar Grimoire. And I mean, just have a look at its stats: 6 times damage, 6 times energy, 2 times yen, and 2 times drops. Yeah, I definitely want to get that. However, it only has a 0.008% chance, and at the moment I don't think I have a lot. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these books. So I think the first goal of this video is probably going to be heading on over somewhere to like the back part of this island, and I guess I'm just going to AFK here until I get maybe around 4,000 or 5,000 of these books. That way at least I have a decent chance of getting one of the good grimoires. So yeah, for the time being, I'm just gonna AFK here, and I guess I'll be seeing you guys in around an hour or so. And okay, there we go. We are now back around a few hours later, and if we have a look at the grimoires, as you can see, I managed to get this dark one, which is going to be giving me 4 times yen, 4 times damage, 3.5x energy, and 2 times drops, which is definitely going to be pretty nice. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the flame one or the lunar grimoire, and keep in mind, I've used over, I don't know, like 20k or 30k books, and that took like a few hours of grinding to get. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to be leaving the grimoires there, and then maybe overnight or something I'll just continue grinding books, keep on rolling and whatnot, and then maybe sometime in the future we'll be able to max it out. Apart from that, I did also grind out a few other things. For example, if we head on over to the curses, I got myself this reversed cursed curse, if that makes sense to say. Pretty much this one over here, the 0.163%, and I mean, it's pretty decent, 40% damage and as well as 70% energy. But once again, this is something else that, you know, takes quite a long time of grinding in order to save up the currency, in order to roll. So yeah, just like the Grimoires, we will be back sometime in a future video in order to max those out. Apart from that, the final thing that I grinded off camera, you know, whilst I was, you know, grinding out the Grimoires, whatnot, was I was grinding out some money to the point where I can now buy this God of Dignity title, which means, you know, I'm going to be getting that slight increase in boost, 2x increase in the damage and a 3x increase in the energy. And as well, we have well over enough coins in order to buy the final world. So let's just do that. There's going to be 3 things for us to check out: Island Gem, Aura Sword and Aura Sword Machine. So let's teleport on through and let's have a look at them. So starting off over here, we have the champions, which is, you know, the same like in every world. We have a bunch of pets, which we can get ranging from the common all the way up to mythical and secret. We'll definitely try and hatch these mythicals, since if I'm not mistaken, they are better than, you know, the ones that I have right now, the Xantares. Plus as well, I think I do need them, since I don't think I can really damage any of these enemies. Yeah, these are the extremely easy ones, and as you can see, I'm nowhere near one hitting them. So yeah, a lot of grinding is going to be needed, especially when it comes to grinding out energy. So hopefully by the end of this video, we'll be able to at least one hit the extremely easy guys. But anyways, moving on from there, we now have the Aura Swords over here, which are going to be once again another gacha roll system. However, in this case, we are going to be needing a currency which we haven't gotten before. I'm pretty sure you can get swords in this world, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Then you can select a sword over here. For example, I did as well get this off camera. Bankai sword, 3-star, which is the maximum star, and it gives me a nice 24x multiplier. And okay, after selecting it, it does seem like these auras are going to be giving it a damage multiplier. So it's not going to be energy, just purely damage, which is pretty nice, since if I'm not mistaken, the multiplier on the sword, you know, the one that I said before, the 24, is only for energy. So yeah, the auras are definitely going to be really helpful for, you know, boosting up your damage. But if I'm not mistaken, there is also supposed to be like something else here. Let me just have a look at the teleporter again. Aura sword, I think this is the drop. And actually, no, I think that's pretty much everything that this world has to offer. Now, all that really leaves left for us to do is, you know, to start grinding out the game. So, first things first, I think I'm going to be doing a quick rank up, just like that. The next one is going to be costing 12 sextillion energy, which is not too bad. We should be back in around a few hours in order to rank up once again. And now, what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting on my auto clicker, my auto attack, and I think I'm just going to be rolling these mythicals and or secrets, which will hopefully be much better than my current team. So yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to auto hatch, and I'll see you guys in around probably like 4 to 5 hours, something like that, pretty much when I become pretty strong. And okay, we are now back after many hours of hatching later, and if we have a look at my inventory, as you can see, I managed to get one of the secrets, the Greed. And not gonna lie, when he's at level 25, he's pretty strong. 120k energy multiplier, which if I just quickly equip best, yes, he is going to be going on my team. He's almost as strong as this shiny secret from the summer world as well. So yeah, once I continue hatching a little bit more, you know, get like another 2 or 3 secrets, we'll turn him shiny, and then he should be replacing this Estenor. Not only that, if we quickly scroll on down, I managed to get a ton of these mythicals, which we should be able to turn into shiny. So let's just head on over to the Namek world, head on over to the shiny machine, and let's just quickly start selecting them. And after turning them all into shiny, they are going to be having a 2.4k base multiplier. Now I guess that's fine, although when compared to, like, for example, the secrets of the last world, they are still much worse. But then again, I can technically turn them into golden, so there's always that. That will be doubling the multiplier again to 4.8k. But before I do that, I'm going to hatch a little bit more, because I think it's around like 2 or 3 sacrifice in order to make 1 golden. Whatever it is, it's something around that value, which means I'll only be able to make like 1 to like pretty much 2. But anyways, apart from that, last thing for us to do in this video, or should I say the second last thing, It's gonna be over here at the Aura Sword. Now, I gotta be honest, I have absolutely zero clue where exactly you get these currency thingies, since I've been AFKing on enemies for like, the past few hours, and for some reason, they are not dropping any, and the only reason that I even have 10 in the first place is from this code over here, update 3. So yeah, do let me know down in the comments how exactly you get this Aura Sword, gem, whatever you call it. That way, in the next video, I'll be able to get one of these, demonic or void auras. Or who knows, maybe we get it right now. Let's just quickly roll once. We got light, which is going to be, alright, the 17%, I'll take it. And oh wow, okay, it actually has a 3.5x damage multiplier as well. 100% that was a W roll, and that's going to be really helpful for the final thing that we're going to be doing in this video is running an insane dungeon. So let's just quickly wait the 32 minutes for it to open, just like so, and having a look at their HP, they have 92 octillion, which is, quite a lot, and it doesn't seem like I'm even doing that much of a dent into him. And keep in mind, this is only room 1 as well, so when it comes to, trying to grind out in this dungeon, I'll probably need to AFK grind for like another few days. So yeah, unfortunately, with a heavy heart, I guess I'm just gonna have to leave, and then sometime in the future, I will be back to properly defeat it. But anyways, I think this is where I'm going to be leaving off today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, we have checked out another update inside of Anime Destiny, and in my opinion, this update was pretty cool. The only issue that I have is when it comes to this wishes guy in that they added in like the recent patch, I can't exactly understand it that much. Like in the chat, it does say like, things, the spheres spawn and whatnot, but it doesn't say which map they spawn in. And there's like 6 or 8 maps, and every time I've tried to find one, I just can't find any. However, just so at least showcase, what exactly the wishes can do, if you were somehow able to get 7 of the Dragon Balls, pretty much you can get one of many things, some game passes, some accessories, and as well as some materials for like rolling and whatnot. However, in my opinion, if they wanted to make it fair, at least say which map that the Dragon Balls are going to spawn in, since they can hide it anywhere on, let's say, this map as an example, and then having to check like every single map properly, it's just like too unrealistic. But apart from that, my rating on this update will probably be around the 8.5 on 10. Now, if you do want to see more videos on this game where, I don't know, maybe I do some kind of challenge, or maybe I try to get maxed out, then you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button with notifications on, and feel free to join my Discord server. It is going to be linked in the description. And yeah, apart from that, I have a lot of grinding to get back to, especially if I want to take down that insane dungeon. So for the time being, peace out everybody.